This is news that is swallowing up the tournament. Naomi Osaka has withdrawn from the tournament.
Yo, what are we talking about today? Naomi Osaka?
Withdrawn French Open.
Yeah, she's not playing in the French Open anymore. It's big news. What's up? I'm Percy. This is Mercy. Mercy is... Welcome to the brand new hit, critically acclaimed, internationally lauded morning show called the... Today is...
Wednesday, January 2nd, 2021.
January. You want to go with January?
June.
Leave the office earlier day. Did you hear that, hon? Leave the office earlier day today.
I don't go to an office.
Just means leave work earlier.
One of those important things to remember about your mental health, like, a lot of people work too much. From reading about this a little bit, Americans work on average 49 hours a week, which is over the probably what they're kind of paid for, the 40 hours a week. But even more so, we've been reading about the pandemic. People have been working an extra
26 days over the year.
Over a year, 26 days extra. 26 days, because we're all just at home working all the time. Work actually kind of has been a nice distraction, to be honest. Like, it's been kind of nice to think about work instead of some of the stuff going on in the world and pandemic and the stress and the nervousness. But we've turned it into like a lot of work. It's maybe a little too much work now.
House, kitchen.
Yeah, season 20. 18 aspiring chefs from across the country who are 23 years old or younger at the start of the competition. Yeah, so that's why they call it Young Guns. You get a head chef position at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant in Paris. Oh, at Paris, Las Vegas. It's not Paris. In Las Vegas.
There's a Paris restaurant, but it's in Las Vegas.
There's a Paris hotel and casino in Vegas. They even have their own Eiffel Tower.
It's like a Paris type thing.
Yeah, it's like a fake Paris.
I think we should check the real Eiffel Tower.
Oh, we should totally check the real Eiffel Tower. Yes, I want to go to the real Paris. Hell's Kitchen's one of those shows. It's tough. It's tough to watch sometimes because I know I like Gordon Ramsay, but I do feel the show kind of fosters an attitude that's a little kind of not super constructive all the time. There's a lot of yelling, a lot of stress.
Get out!
We've got butthurt.
I feel like I got a bunch of 12-year-olds in the kitchen.
We figured it out.
Kitchens and cooking are already the stressful exercise, and then he just sort of raises that up even another notch. I know this is for entertainment, but I also don't like the fact that probably people watch this and probably decide they need to make their kitchens like this if they're going to be a chef like Gordon Ramsay. I'm on the fence whether or not shows like this are super productive for society. There's a lot of yelling and people crying.
Cry time!
Talking about the stress of work and mental health. The French Open is going on.
Naomi Osaka.
She withdrew from the...
French Open?
Yeah, so the French Open is going on right now. It's a big tennis tournament. And so she announced before the tournament even began that she did not want to do any press. And they fined her $15,000. So now she's just withdrawn altogether.
Withdrawn?
She quit. And she's one of the top stars in tennis right now. You know how we've talked a lot about Serena Williams on this channel? Naomi has beaten her, I think, multiple times. So Naomi's really, really good. You don't usually see this, but she just quit the tournament. She's just not going to play in it, which is shocking. French Open has rules that the players have to talk to reporters. I sort of see their side about they need their athletes who are paid a lot of money to participate in these things to make media appearances because that's what helps pay the bills and gets people to watch this thing on TV, and that's where a lot of the money comes from. As an athlete who's not a public speaker, and she says she has a really hard time doing public speaking, it makes her feel terrible. It's hard to see this. Like, she's a great athlete. She's paid to be a great athlete. We want to see her do well in her sport that she's picked, that she's great at. And now we're forcing her to be this public speaker and to entertain us on television in a way that's not what she got in here for. It's tough. And this has affected a lot of athletes who've been in this kind of situation. Both sides, I think, are feeling a little bit bad about this, about how this ended up. Something needs to change here to support those athletes who are uncomfortable doing public speaking and don't want to be doing all this press while they're trying to focus on being good tennis players. The dicey
It's not an easy balance.
It's not an easy balance. No. I also bring it up because you do have to take care of yourself. I'm proud of Naomi doing this, kind of recognizing what she needs for her health and taking the steps instead of forcing herself through this and making herself worse. It's a tough situation. Hopefully the French Open can improve. Hopefully Naomi's okay and gets through this okay. You know what it's time for?
Performing percolator.
Oh no.
The the joke of the day, all of a sudden, is the group of running percolator outside. She's really an off, but she's really baby. But she's really an apple. But she's really teal. But she's really a fox. That was fun, right?
Yes. Hey Merce, we're talking about Gordon Ramsay a little bit today. Gordon Ramsay's always kind of doing all this stuff with all these other chefs.
Yeah.
Well, so it got me thinking, you know what you would be if you had to herd a bunch of Gordon Ramsays?
What?
That would make you a...
Shepherd.
A what?
Shepherd!
Because they're Ramses.
Yes.
No, they're chefs, weirdo. Oh,
Yeah.
right, and they're Ramsays.
Yeah.
Because they're Rams and Gordon Ramsays. Joke. That was awful. Thank you, Nicola Muskbaby on Reddit. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching these weird videos. We hope you like them, and subscribe for more.